In the dry season of 1987, our village, Ikiri, was desperate. The rains had failed. Our cocoa farms withered. Many of our young had gone to Lagos in search of work that didn't exist. The elders prayed, the children cried, and we waited for something, anything, that might change our fortune. It came in the form of a man. He arrived alone, in a black Peugeot 504, wearing white robes too clean for village dust. He called himself Mr. Muboro, and he claimed to be a businessman from Lagos with foreign investors. He told us there was still iron beneath our heels, in the old colonial mine that had been sealed since the 1950s, after a collapse buried 70 men alive. We had always believed that mine to be cursed. Our fathers and grandfathers warned us, something sleeps there. Leave it. But hunger makes even wise men deaf. Muboro promised roads, jobs, a clinic, electricity. He brought engineers, machines we had never seen before, and workers who didn't speak and never removed their gloves. In less than 2 weeks, the mine roared back to life, and Muboro told us it was approved by the government. The chiefs agreed. We thumbprint documents we didn't understand. One elder protested, Baba Adebi, the last of those who remembered what had happened in the mine, but he was overruled. Muboro smiled. He always smiled. That's when we began to notice things. He was too quiet. He never sweated. He never ate in public. His Yoruba was perfect, but too deliberate, too clean, like a man who learned it in school, not one who grew up with it. And under the full sun, he cast no shadow. We told ourselves it was nothing. But inside, we all knew, this man was not ordinary. Then the land began to change. The trees near the mine withered. Goats gave birth to twisted, dead young. The river water turned bitter, full of black worms. Birds stopped singing. Chickens laid eggs with no yolk. And then, the disappearances began. First it was Connor, a boy of 10, gone without a sound while fetching water. Then an old woman. Then one of Muboro's own guards. Each time, nobody. Just a strange mark or a handprint burned into stone. People said the ground had swallowed them. Others said their shadows had been taken. When we asked Muboro, he only said, some deaths are collected in silence. Then came Mama Busy, our village herbalist. She was not afraid. She confronted him in the village square. You are not a man, she said. You are a shell. And what you brought here is not of this world. That night, her house burned to the ground. The fire didn't touch any other home. Her body was never found. After that, the mine became quiet. We gathered the next morning, me, the remaining elders, some of the young men with charms and cutlasses, and marched to the site. There were no guards, no workers. The machines were rusted, as if they'd been there for 50 years. The black Peugeot was half buried in the ground, vines growing through the windows. The mine entrance had been sealed with rough concrete. But something had pressed into it, hundreds of handprints. Some small. Some large. Some not human. And above those handprints, carved in crude Yoruba, were the words, Imi Alkeo Elo. The spirit of the land is not for sale. We poured palm oil into the ground. Slaughtered goats. Burned the papers. We sang old songs we hadn't sung in years. 3 days passed before the rains returned. No one ever saw Muboro again. Some say he was taken. Others say he never existed as a man, that he was a mask for something deeper, something older, something that had waited beneath the hills of Ikiri for someone foolish enough to disturb its sleep. No one goes near the mine now. The forest has grown thick around it, but the black Peugeot is still there, sunken like a grave marker. And they say, if you pass too close during Harmattan, you hear a voice from beneath the soil whispering, I only wanted what was old. I still do. This is not a story for amusement. This is a memory. The man with no shadow may be gone, but others like him will come again, dressed in suits, driving new cars, smiling too wide. They'll speak perfect Yoruba. They'll promise schools and clinics and wealth. And they will ask for your land. Don't give it to them. Because money finishes. Spirits do not.